So players about to take the field right now. Maximo de Archibald will lead out the Denver side, and let out will be the captain, Dewan Reed, for the Glendale Raptors, coming out as well.
Behind him.
$10,000 on the line. The defending champions from 2015 return, the Denver All-Stars. And here it is, Dewan Reed coming onto the field right now. His 50th appearance here at Infinity Park, and he hopes to make it a good one. Former Springbok legend Andre Snyman here has done superbly with his squad after winning the PRP final earlier this year as well. Players will be lining up next to their teammates right now, and we can have the playing of the national anthem in just a few moments ahead of this final here.
All the other teams.
One Reed just getting high fives from everybody. A lot of love on the field for this great legend. And we're going to go downstairs for the national anthem. Start here for this final. This is certainly going to be a tight tussle. These players know each other so well. Many of them have played together on the same team, and now they go head-to-head against each other.
It's going to be a defensive struggle. I mean, there's some great lineup for both these teams. Dewan Reed, we've mentioned the skipper of the side, wants to go out in style. Kevin Schwartz, he does a lot of the hard work for this Glendale squad. Conan Osborne on the outside, he's got the gas. Cody Melfi, he played great in the semifinals, and Ryberg comes in to pack a punch.
And for Denver, hard to look past the two Olympians there in Pinkelman and Josepho. But the unsung hero this weekend, I feel, has been Naki Takarangi out of the ITM club in New Zealand. A real star for Kansas City, and now here for Denver.
And that's referee Leo Barad back in business. She got her master's in English, former Spanish sensation, and here she is leading the charge with a whistle in hand. Those shorts she's wearing as well are copyrighted to her name. And so I'm Dallin Stanford alongside Dan Power and Brian Visit for this cup final. 10 minutes each way. Denver will kick off from right to left. And as we said, there's a small check on the line worth 10,000 American dollars. We know that's probably 140,000 million South African rand, and so it's a lot at stake here. Maximo de Archibald puts the kick up. Players fighting for this. Dewan Reed comes, has knocked that one on. So Ben Pinkerman, the Olympian, to another Olympian. Martin Josepho straight into the action. Conan the Barbarian brings him down. The ball spits free. Still with Pinkerman and Takarangi. Drifted across to Gannon Moore, the Beard. Clutches that one. The Beard cuts back. Ronnie Kama at sweeper. Pulls him down inside the 22. Penalty here for the Denver All-Stars. They tap and go through Elder. And now Pinkerman, it's a 3-on-2. Pinkerman cuts back in. He swirls, goes for the line. Oh, Pinkerman is so reliable. He must have been made in Germany.
Well, Ben Pinkerman, he scored probably a baker's dozen here this weekend. Adds another one under the attention of a few of the Raptors players. The big concern here for the Raptors is Turikama is down in back play getting some attention. But it was Ben Pinkerman, Brian. Great work from the young Colorado State product.
Well, this is deja vu from the semifinal. He did the spin around and he whoa, right on the line. Referee said yes, and the conversion is good. But Ben Pinkerman, that's how Denver started the semifinal. A quick try by Ben Pinkerman in the first minute. Got him going, and they're going to look to carry that momentum here in the final.
just known as the Pinkle Monster. You don't expect anything from him, and he will bust you through, scoring at will. He has been one of the standouts for the USA Eagles in Rio, and Conan, the Barbarian there, did well to stop him initially. Maximum Archibald will kick to the far side this time. Dewan Reed is going to be lifted there as Elder comes in, and the ball squirts out to touch, and it'll be a line-up for this Denver team, so they maintain possession.
Yeah, good pressure on Denver. It was one of his own players on the Glendale Raptors team that didn't hold up the skipper that time, Dewan Reed. That ball goes into touch, so another early opportunity here for the Barbarians, for Denver.
Takarangi, as you said, the product from New Zealand, the painter by trade. Plays at Walter Little's club as well, the former All Black legend. And now to Archibald. Looks for Yosefo. Yosefo throws one dummy. Still going. Inside the 22. Melfi brings him down. Got players on both sides. Takarangi, we know he can move into the heavy traffic. Finally brought to the ground, well inside the 22. Martin Yosefo flings it across to Alder from the Kansas City Blues Rugby Club. Masalakalo is in there. Big Jeremy. Archibald puts a kick he knew was coming. That may have been too much on that kick. Pinkelman is in the corner. Oh, it's a try! Can you believe it?
Oh,
the
that
kick
looked like it counted.
From
Yes.
Maximum to Archibald was so accurate. He does it all the time. What a try.
Oh my, it looked like it was going to go out of the end goal area, Ben. Pinkelman was out there, but we didn't know if his ball was going to win the race. But Ben Pinkelman won the race. 2 quick tries, just like the semi.
You look at the replay. He's got some cosmic powers over the ball there, D'Archibald. As he just puts the little banana across field, it just trickles along the dead ball line. Everyone in the stadium except Ben Pinkelman thought it was too much. He continues to chase down. Conversion, outstanding from D'Archibald. What can't the Argentinian maestro do? 14 points to 0, 3.5 gone.
That was such a well-weighted kick by D'Archibald. I mean, he haven't called his name all that much, but he's been leading this charge for this Denver squad.
You know his family are tuning in from South America. It's very late there right now, but they're loving this. Their son is on fire, and so is the team. Mesalagalu comes down the swats, knocks it back, but Yosefo picks it up, and now it's Pinkelman. Just a knock-on advantage with Takarangi. All Denver. Takarangi throws a dummy. Oh, D'Archibald on the inside. Couldn't quite connect. Elon Paddock with it now. Glendale Raptors and their fans are desperate to get them back into this game, and this one who's been knocked on by Dewan Reed.
Carnage there. Danger signs for the Raptors. They hold on by the skin of their teeth. Denver looking very dangerous. Takarangi threading his way through. Let's see if it's a knock on or a forward pass. It's a forward pass, it's a call. That's actually a great call there from referee Barad. You can see with the lines on the field drifting forward.
And Denver unlucky not to get a third try. Just a little slip through D'Archibald's hands.
So here they go with Yosefo. Still not done in the first half as Gannon Moore steams in. Also from the Kansas City Blues Rugby Club. Yosefo at half. Now Takarangi. He's got such a good pass. He finds Pinkelman back on the switch. Ben Pinkelman better not score a third because Brian Visit may lose it here. He's got to release him, does Ronikama. And then he gets nicely on the ground. So Ronikama gave him a chance and then drew the penalty because Pinkelman is off his feet. Ronikama with a couple of little goose steps himself. Now Conan the Barbarian throws it back in field. The first time the Glendale Raptors have had possession. Let's see what they can make of this. Dewan Reed, the captain, has got the bulldozer with them. Paga near the halfway line. Swats on, they're giving away a penalty off their feet.
Dewan Reed there coming into that breakdown off his feet. Gifting the ball back to the All-Stars from Denver. You know Dewan's going to leave everything out here. His last game for the Raptors.
Yosefo looking for the big pass, and then he takes it up himself. He's got Aldo with him. Hard-working player with hints of a man bun. And now Yosefo with a one-handed offload. Oh, it's just silky skills. Gannon Moore, the beard is too strong for the defense. And he'll go through and score another great try. The Denver team are on fire.
Yeah, the fire department here at Glendale making a call shortly. because they are heating up the turf here at Infinity Park. And it's the offloads. Beautiful string of passes there. Gannon-Moore, a little change of direction at the last minute out of the grasp of Runikama.
And deceiving speed. As you see a happy coach Malifa. Deceiving speed by Gannon-Moore. I didn't think he had that much juice, but he just outpaced Runikama.
We see the other Malifa brother. That's Ata Malifa, recently married over in Hawaii. All the Malifas, first time they've been together for 3 years. Could you imagine?
No, I can't. I'm surprised they made it back here alive. The kick was to the side, so 19-0 Denver lead. There's 3 minutes left in the first half. It's 10 minutes each way. So still plenty of time for the home side, the Glendale Raptors, to come back. But it rests on the shoulders of the captain, DeJuan Reed, just to calm down his troops. Here he is now in picture. Gets the Barbarian on the outside. Osborne, oh, he's a very slippery customer. Gets past the beard. That's no mean feat. Now DeJuan Reed. Masalagalo brings him to the deck. Reed throws it back. They should draw a penalty and do. Swartz will go quickly. Catching the Denver side, not 10. Takarangi should be pinged there as Ilan Parik goes. Barad has a arm out for advantage. DeJuan Reed, it's 4-on-3 here. It's a must-score one. DeJuan Reed cuts back in. He's by himself. Finally, Melfi comes to help out. Option may have been to move it to the right-hand side. But there is a penalty, so they'll go. Need to take it at the mark.
5 blue side.
The Archibald was the one pinged there. They've got to score here. Reed puts his head down. He's on the line. Now it's a penalty try awarded, maybe a high tackle. Let's see what Rio Barad says here. There could be a card.
12 or 5? Which one? 12 or 5?
Listening here to Barad.
High tackle here.
Misalagu, he's the one who earns the yellow card. High tackle as Reed was putting the ball down. Now Runikama with a very important conversion, 19-5 here. And they still have time to attack in this first half. Denver will be down 1.
Yeah, Glendale, they got to take advantage of this power play. They still got almost a full 2 minutes. That was scored right at the yellow card offense. And they needed that. The next score, if it was Denver, it would have been a tough road to hoe. But now Glendale right back in the mix.
19 points to 7 the score. Still the first half. Under a minute left. Runikama, the maestro. This kick needs to be taken, or at least an error forced. Pinkelman is there. Beautiful stuff. Knocked back from the Glendale Raptors. They've got Paga, drops the shoulder, takes on Elder. Got to keep inside the field of play and does. Support is late in arriving. Elder does superbly on the steal. And Takarangi comes away with it now for the All-Stars. De Archibald flings it back in field. A very Samoan-like play, just throwing it back to supporting runners. And look who is wide. It's just Sefo, but they kick it downfield, and that's a bit of an nothing kick in my book, because now the Glendale Raptors have possession. Last play of this first half. Oh, and you've got the hot stepping run at Karma. He's had his coffee. Fired up. He goes to the outside. The Buffalo puts it down. Now DeJuan Reed. He needs help. The beard comes in for a ruck. Players arriving. Oh, there they get a penalty again. Ooh, ball is kicked away. You've got to be careful not to give away another yellow card, because you'll be down to 5. Parker taps and goes quickly. There's space on the right-hand side. Patrick puts the kick through. The Barbarian catches us. Oh, he dropped it! The Barbarian has put that one down.
Well, Conan the Barbarian Osborne, he was gifted the try.
On the line, guys.
He goes right through the breadbasket. You can see he's disappointed himself as you look at the replay. Well summed up by Pudikia. Drops it onto the boot. No one in front of him.
Go on, please.
Elementary. You've got to catch that ball.
Runikama, though, it's not over yet. Oh, no, it is. DeJuan Reed has dropped that one on. What is happening? Andre Sneyman must be fuming right now. We go to the break. 19-7. Denver lead, even though they have a man in the sin bin.
Oh, what a way to finish the half for this Glendale side. 2 knock-ons, but it's a 19-7 at the break. Stick around. We're going to come back with exciting 10 minutes in the second half final.
The Serevi RugbyTown Sevens is brought to you by World Rugby Shop and Adidas, the world's largest online retailer of rugby gear. WorldRugbyShop.com.
10 minutes is gone. We've got a new 10 minutes, okay? We know we can do that. We've done it before. We showed character. We can come back, all right? Just be careful. They are sucking us in. Don't overcommit on defense now, all right? We are too tight now. Then they're burning us out wide. And then we're rushing, and then the step beats us, okay? So judge the distance. Look and see what they do on attack, and that will judge our defense.
Now they're getting a couple of words. Jason Kelly there giving his thoughts. Steve Laporta is there also. And Malifa. And a big second period coming in. And this is the first half highlights.
It was Denver early on. The Pinkelman show. He's first. A great individual effort to stretch out and dot it down. The second, a genius kick. And this angle will show up beautifully as this ball just trickles along the dead ball line. Pinkelman, desperation to get there and dot that down.
And then Gannon Moore showed his speed, out-racing the cover defense by this Glendale side to make it 19-0, but then it was Glendale that came back. They ended up scoring a penalty try here on this high tackle, and they also got a man in the bin for it. But Glendale couldn't capitalize. They had a couple of chances at the end of the half to close it even more, but they couldn't get closer. 19-7 now, $10,000 on the line, 10 minutes left.
Now the Denver players are ready to rumble. So many times these two great teams have faced each other in 15s and 7s competition. A champion will be crowned very soon. Rennie Kama will kick off. Leo Berardi's ready for the second half. 12 points to difference so far.
It's a little low.
What is in store for these two sides? Eldar takes this one in the air nicely. He's wrestled to the ground. As Takaragi spots a gap, it opens up for the Kiwi. Gets the first fan. Cook brings him down over the half and pulls the ball away superbly. Running Kama, jump step, beats one. And then Yosefo in the air. Flicks it back beautifully to Maximo de Archibald. De Archibald streaks down the touchline. He's got Martin Yosefo. Yosefo knows he can get past the bulldozer. Easy as you like. Martin Yosefo causing as much havoc as Ryan Lochte in a Rio restroom.
Well, the eyes of Yosefo lit up there, like pulling up to a set of traffic lights in a Ferrari, and then seeing an old beat-up Datsun 101. He saw Pauga, and he knew he had him covered. Great work from the Archibald, ball inside. Watch Yosefo there, looks up, sees the big number 8, goes, I've got this on the outside. See you at the other end, champion.
Yeah, but he even started before that, that little wraparound pass that the Archibald had. And Yosefo back inside. That was just a beautiful, again, more teamwork by this Denver squad. They do all the basics well. That the Archibald kick is not good. But 24-7, they widen the lead. They're full strength. Everything's shining Denver's way right now.
Kayvon Williams takes the field. He's electric at ball in hand as well. It shows you how much depth you need in a squad. There he is in picture. He replaces Gannon Moore. The Beard has had a great tournament as well. Yosefo will stay for the full 20 minutes on the field. Thunder Thighs, as he's known, back in the state of Montana. Cook grabs this one. Raptors have a lot of work to do. 8 minutes left on the clock with Dewan Reed. Get to switch to the Barbarian, and then a little bit of a fancy pass here inside that 22. Runikama tries to clean things up. Got to go back to basics. Good little footwork there from Malfi. Malfi's got a bit of space opening up. Kevon Williams is retreating. Oh, what a pass! And that was not expected, though, from Cook.
Yeah, brilliant work from Melfi in the lead up there. Created that opportunity, turning Denver players inside and out. And maybe the pass was just a little bit too good. What a Cook. Wasn't quite ready. As we look at the replay, Brian. Beautiful, out the back.
Yeah, Cook should have had that ball. Maybe he wasn't expecting, but you always got to expect the pass in 7s. It's just going to be a turnover ball here for Denver. And again, they're so dangerous with ball in hand. You don't want to give any outside opportunities.
Time is back on. We've got Kayvon Williams on the far side here, and we've got Michael Algebrery, student of Oklahoma, is in the midfield for this Denver side. Yeah, Barrage just wants to make sure the scrum is settled.
Crouch. Fine.
This is match number 62 after 3 long days. The players are still going strong, and now it comes out to Algebrery. He gives the ball early to Williams. Kayvon whirls around. They managed to bring him down to the Raptors. The counter-ruck is good.
Away.
But a penalty drawn, so Pinkelman has a go himself. Pinkelman just fending players off at will. He's such a strong carrier.
Out six.
Takarangi thinks about going the short side. He's manhandled, then he gets his pants pulled down as well. Much to the crowd's delight. To Archibald, into the heavy traffic again. Such a physical contest.
Not 10, no penalty game. Sorry, no advantage game. 10.
There we go, offside, not back 10. Yes, Takarangi getting some of the female fans at Infinity Park a little lightheaded. Bad moon rising over Infinity.
There's the first mistake. There's a knock-on by Denver on that full-arm penalty. Could have delayed as much time as he wanted. They're slowing it down a bit. There's still 6 minutes or so left in this second half, but a lot of work to be done by this Denver squad, or Glendale squad, to get back in the contest.
Yeah, John Ryberg is on the field right now. Johnny Beefcakes, as he's called by his friends.
He's added a spark for this Glendale team when he's come in the past.
He certainly has, and they need that spark right now. Coach Snyman just drawing to the bench to see what they can do. The ball as it comes out the tunnel, so they're going to reset with Runikama. Denver side have one hand on the trophy.
Fine.
And now Runikama for the Raptors. Spots a little gap himself and fires one out the back. They look for hard-running Cameron Roberts. Swartz gets the fan and the go. He's got 2 men on him. Beautiful support play. It will be a try. Cody Melfi with the angled run in and scores in the corner.
Well, he's had a breakout weekend, young Cody Melfi. A Raptors Academy player. He's been here since he was in high school. Now plays his rugby for Life University down in Georgia. And it was brilliant support play. Great work there from the big man fending off in Poland. Finds Melfi back on the inside. He does enough to get away from the sweeper. Dots it down in the corner. 24-12. Still time on the clock though. Big conversion coming up for Runikama.
Runikama's kick is well struck, but Dr. Kamalo's flag stayed down. It's 24-12. 12 points still in this clash. And the fans are being treated to some sublime rugby.
Great crowd come in here on a Sunday afternoon. Perfect conditions. The shadows have fallen over Infinity Park. Prime conditions here to finish this game.
Runikama fakes again to the left. Puts it up for Gannon Moore. Moore takes this one nicely. Pollen is all over him. No sneezes there from Gannon Moore as Galu gets caught by Ryberg in midfield. Now Yosefo, 2-on-1. Yosefo still going. Martin Yosefo. It's a foot race. Yosefo pulls back. He's got Pinkelman with him. Of course Pinkelman's there. The two roommates together, and then soccer skills. Yosefo's offsides. And then Leo Barad is right on the spot. She is phenomenal. Quick penalty as well. They'll go. Well, the Glendale Raptors. Ryberg is here on the outside. 7 against 6. Players back in back to 1. Reed gets a beautiful pass. Reed will go through and score a vital try. This is a thriller. The call is coming from inside the house.
And the thumbs up there from Captain Courageous himself, Dewan Reed. He's brought them back to within 7 here with a kick to come. He'll take that conversion himself. Successful. We've got a 5-point ball game, Brian.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Just a few minutes left in this exciting crosstown rival contest. That last break, it looked like they were going to do some damage, Denver, but then it got turned around. DeJuan Reed through a huge gap in the Denver line. There was 2 or 3 Denver players back on defense. There's Andre Snyman. He knows it's getting close. He's seeing a good fight back by his Glendale Raptors side.
This is what you want in a 7-a-side game.
Hold.
5 points in it. Takarangi to collect. Al-Jaburi has a crack himself. Gets through the first tackler. And then Maximo to Archibald. Great support. The Beard. Gannon-Moore streaking onto this. Gannon-Moore. The pure strength of the man. Over he goes. Underneath the sticks.
Well, you can hear Gannon call Max all the way up here in the booth with the headset on. Perfectly timed pass by D'Archibald to Gannon-Moore. And Moore once again shows off his impressive speed to widen that lead back to 10.
It was Al-Jaburi who was the important man there. He got the go forward and the offload. D'Archibald times it to perfection, waits for support. And you're right, Brian, we heard the loud call of Max. Gannon-Moore does the rest. Conversion successful. 31 points to 19. 12 points and a little bit of breathing room here for Denver.
Relief is saying you've got to finish strong, and they're certainly doing that. 31 points to 19, as you said. Into the last little bit of this game. And the Glendale Raptors are under pressure, much like Tom Hanks in Captain Phillips. So D'Archibald will probably put this one to DeJuan Reed, still contestable. Elder lets it go, and Ridikama is after this. Ridikama down the touchline, 1 to beat. Ridikama has got tremendous speed and skill. He goes over, needs to try get underneath the sticks. Now he puts it down, and they need to take this quickly.
Back and forth action. What a final it's been. We knew we were going to be in for a show, but nobody could expect it was going to be coming down all the way to the wire. Again, every point is precious.
Yeah, very important conversion here. 7-point ball game. They must score again. If he could hit this, they had a chance to win it. Now they're playing to send it to overtime here. Raptors will kick off. They have time. They need to secure possession. This is how you want to see a final, Dallas Stanford. Down to the last play. Both teams still in it.
Oh, there certainly is. The kickoff, again, will be the most important factor here. Retain possession, and you could put this game into overtime. Ridikama has run the full length of the field, and now he's asked to put in the kick of his life. It's worth $10,000. Cook needs to range onto this. He can't let Josefa get this easily. Martin Josefa will run this one out. Leo Barad says it's full time. The Denver Sevens have struck yet again. Back-to-back champions. Infinity Park, scenes of chaos and mayhem. They're applauding the champions. The coaches are loving it. They've been sweating through this game. At 31-24, Denver, what a finish.
They've been one of the most brilliant sides all weekend. Probably fitting that the Denver All-Stars claim back-to-back championships. And really, when you look at their roster, 2 Olympians, not surprised to see them here again.
Yeah, but just again, a well-rounded squad. We saw the speed, we saw the defense, we saw the tackling. You know, but give some credit to this Glendale side. As you see Paga saying a few words. DeJuan Reed could go way out on the end on a winning note. But you got to give hats off to this Glendale Raptors side. There's Andre Sneeman joining him now, congratulating his team. It was a great effort all weekend.
It certainly was. Coming in on Friday, looking at the rosters and the teams, really didn't think the Raptors had much of a chance. Maybe the Cup quarterfinals. They've exceeded their expectations, and they go down 7 points to the Denver All-Stars.
Yeah, and both these teams know each other really well. They live in the same area, and they played against each other and with each other on countless occasions. It's been a great final.
Look at some of the highlights.
Yeah, and it was just Josefa that got things going in the second half. Scores to try to make it 24-7 at that point, but then Glendale got right back in the game.
They did. It was one of their young stars, one of their older stars, this one. That's DeJuan Reed. He dots it down. That brought them back into contention. And Denver got enough breathing room with the big beard himself, Gannon Moore, the Kansas City Blues superstar. Dots it down. Rooney Kama would get one last try. Here it is, out wide. And that's how things ended. A great game, 31 points to 24 in the end.
A massive congratulations to Atta Malifa and the coaching staff, Steve Laporta and Jason Kelly, Pavi Desai's there as well. It's a team effort. It certainly is. Hard work pays off. Max Madacho having a lot of laughs. Malifa's thrown many dummies in his life. He would have loved being on the field, but he's celebrating as he is. Howard Kent also. Great work he puts in off the field with these troops. A huge congratulations to this Denver side. 55 points scored in the final, entertaining every single person. The champions, Denver All-Stars, $10,000. They almost took it away and running. And I'll tell you, nobody would probably catch Yosefo if he went through. They're the champions. 62 games played this weekend, and Denver All-Stars have come through as your 2016 Serevi champions. What an event. It's been hosted here at Infinity Park in RugbyTown, USA. And that'll do it for the 5th annual Serevi RugbyTown Sevens from Infinity Park in Glendale, Colorado. Congratulations to all participating teams and to the high school Armed Forces, Shield, Bowl Plate and Cup champions. For Dan Power, Brian Fissett, Katie Wurst and our entire crew, I'm Dallin Stanford saying good night from RugbyTown, USA. For more info on Infinity Park, go to infinitypark@glendale.com. Any rebroadcast of the pictures, audio and accounts from this match are strictly prohibited without express written permission from the City of Glendale, Colorado. This has been a copyright broadcast of the City of Glendale, Colorado.